Welcome back to the channel. Thank you. Thank you so much for checking out this video. I really do appreciate it. We're having a fantastic day as always. I know I missed a few days, was feeling under the weather, but I'm back. Hope you had a great holiday weekend. It was a late one this year. Just a reminder, 3 weeks from today until Christmas, just so you know. Folks, got an easy one for you, kind of cool here for those Caitlin Clark fans out there, or really female sports fans in general. Highest paid female athletes 2024. Coco, Caitlin and Corda Soar. I like that. It's got a nice rhythm to it, right? It sounds good to the ear. Coco, Caitlin, and Corda. So we have this list for you that we're going to check out. But first, I just want to mention, because this is kind of cool too. Again, world's 15 highest paid female athletes will earn an estimated $221 million in 2024, which is up 27% compared to last year. 11 athletes, at least $10 million compared to only 6 last year. Coco Gauff, tennis player, tennis star, ranked number 1 for the second straight year. 30.4 million from prize money and endorsements. Just the third woman in sports to earn more than 30 million in a year. We've got Caitlin Clark on the list, Simone Biles on the list, and a whole lot of tennis players. That is usually where the list goes. I want to scroll down a bit. We've got another one of these that's easier to read. I want to show you. But of course, Caitlin Clark, she made her debut on the list. She is, again, remember, this was just her rookie year, folks, and she is number 10 on this list. Now, one of the differences that you have in tennis, so you can see tennis is up there a lot. It's a world sport. It goes year round. The top athletes make a lot more money than in, say, your team sports like, say, professional soccer on the women's side, with the NWSL or the WNBA. So you usually have a lot of golfers and tennis players, as you can see from 2019, tennis players in the top 10, 10, 9, 3, 7, 7, and 6. And that's usually rounded out by golfers. I'm going to show right here. I mean, Nelly Korda shot up the chart. She's at 10.4 million, the world's number 1 golfer. Well, we're going just a little bit. Here we go. This is the better one to see. You can see it, but you can see especially the difference in salaries and winnings. You look at Caitlin Clark compared to the rest of them, right? Caitlin Clark's at 100K because she had some bonuses in there. Don't forget, I think, forget exactly. I know one was All-Star Game, and I think there were 1 or 2 other bonuses, maybe Player of the Week or Player of the Month. But anyway, it got her salary up from about 76,000 to around 100K. So basically, her money was strictly from endorsements. Well, the other players all have more endorsement money, but most of them are a lot more balanced, right? Nelly Korda, she earned 4.4 million on the tour, another 10 in endorsements to be on number 8. Simone Biles is the other one that's kind of like Caitlin Clark because, gymnastics, earned 135K, but 11 million in endorsements like Caitlin Clark. And I don't know, to be fair, like, she is the Olympian on here. I don't know if this is skewed for her. I don't know if that's typical for Simone Biles, like that has been for her career, or there's a boost during the Olympics. But I mean, Coco Gauff made almost as much in her earnings, her winnings. It says salary slash winnings, but for her winnings, right, she had to earn every penny. So one of the things, by the way, I love about like golf and tennis is they have to go out and earn their money every day. Yeah, a lot of them may be set where they can have off years because they're set with endorsements, at least in terms of money. But they got to go out and win to earn. They got to go out to perform. They don't get to just get a guaranteed contract and then slack off like you see in the NFL and the NBA and Major League Baseball nowadays. But this is a big deal and a problem here for basketball, right? Again, mostly tennis players. You got some golfers, and you have one skier, and you have Simone. I would guess, I couldn't find this data, but I'm going to guess this is the first time a WNBA player has been on this list. And I'm going to guess that there's nobody close to being on this list outside of Caitlin Clark. So again, if we go down to the 15, again, you got 3 more tennis players, a couple more golfers. And look at their earnings and winnings, right? 6.5 mil, 7.1 mil, 4.2 mil, 3.9 mil, 3.2 mil. Those are just earnings, right? Their endorsement money is actually a lot less than Caitlin Clark. I think Caitlin's like sixth or seventh in endorsement money. And again, rookie year, she got screwed. She needs to fire her agent. I still go back to that video I saw too. She got screwed with that Nike deal. I think a lot of us thought at the time, hey, this is really cheap. And I get it from Caitlin's point of view, right? She's just coming out of college. Long term, it's less money per year, but she's probably looking at that, hey, I don't know what's going to happen. You've got injuries and all this other stuff. This is a big deal. Now, I don't know what, opt-outs Nike had in that case, but still, I get it. You look at that and you're like, man, I'm set for life. I mean, truly, someone like Caitlin Clark she's got the right people around her for her money. 11 million in a year, she could live just fine and never work again in her life. But this is both I think a big deal for the WNBA, big deal for women's college basketball, but the growth also year for year is a big deal for women's sports. Now, can the WNBA capitalize on this? Can the WNBA say, hey, you know what? We need to embrace what we've seen from Caitlin Clark. We need to embrace the fans and the eyeballs Caitlin Clark brings to the league. We need to make changes. Um, Again, media training. They all need media training. They've got to portray a different side of their personalities to the public to bring eyes to the game. Make it something enjoyable and entertaining to watch. You can build off of the championship series. Look, I think there was a lot of bad basketball in the championship series, but there was also a lot of drama, a lot of eyeballs from Caitlin Clark stuck with it and watched the finals. WNBA needs to take a step back and say, hey, you know what? What we're doing right now isn't working. The approach we took with Caitlin Clark isn't working. We've got to try something new. But it's really cool to see the numbers on the list grow, to see the huge difference from last year, and to see some of these women athletes. I've long loved to watch women's tennis. Women's golf is fun as well. A lot of times those sports get a little dependent on the names, right? Kind of like I think MMA sometimes as well, but it's enjoyable to watch. WNBA needs to maybe take a look at some of these other sports and their approaches to the women's game, embrace some of it, make some changes. Let's grow the game the right way. Let's bring in new fans. Let's get these women to where they can say, hey, you know what? I deserve 200, 300, 500, $1 million a year, and the money's there because the fans are there. I'm going to leave it there. I'm babbling at this point, but I just want to thank you all for checking out this video. Let me know your thoughts on the comments below on any of it. The list, Caitlin Clark, where she is on it. You think she should be higher or lower? I mean, look, I think in a few years she's going to be number one, but she's got to redo that Nike contract. But yeah, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks so much for checking this out. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will talk to you later.